Hello everybody, T-Man978. Sorry. Hello everyone, T-Man978. Welcome to another chill review. This time it is Valaverse Crimson Shadow Technologies Praetorian Fury. Junkion Crafts and Builds let me hold this a while ago to look at, and it has just been collecting the most dust on my floor. Here we are. Thank you, Mike. There's this, and this is going to be a quick review, or it should be, because I'm not going to do articulation. I've reviewed this mold 3 times prior. I'll put a link at the end of the video to my Action Force playlist, or Valaverse playlist, whatever it's called. Of course, we get our Praetorian, but this deluxe set has several more accessories than you would normally get. And the first thing I'm going to show is this display base. You can cut the bio card off the packaging and store it there if you want. But like I said before, I think it's funny that it kind of looks like the G.I. Joe logo with a star. And this is the bad guy team. It even has like these lines right here. So they turned the G.I. Joe into a bad guy almost. It's more like an army green type thing. The first one was green, but it was like translucent to signify that it had like radioactive tendencies. But I'm gonna let you see the details. It looks to be pretty much painted everywhere the other ones are. Just green with these bright green ammo cartridges, which are looser than I'm used to with these figures. Normally they're there and you don't even notice them. But you notice them, but they don't move around and get in your way. He has the pistol that they always come with. Green highlights in there. This one's supposed to have some type of feature, I believe, where the arm, they made the arms easily removable so you can swap and mix and match. And I believe they're gonna do that with all the figures going forward. But this guy has awesome articulation. Like I said, you could watch the other videos. Awesome articulation. Well, other things that we're used to seeing is it comes with this gun with the removable magazine. You could replace it with those if you lose this one. It has this bag full of expended shells right there. And the different hands, the cupping hands, fist hand. Mike didn't open this, whatever. And we have the knife holding hand. He doesn't have a knife. Or you could use it for like miniguns or whatever. But Mike didn't open that, and I'm not gonna open it. Other things we're used to seeing is the shields. This time they are bright green. You can port them here, or on the back. So whenever he's being attacked, you can pop out shields and whatnot and deflect the bullets, which those effects pieces are in here. That looks like the bullets are being deflected. We've seen that 100 times, so I'm not gonna go into that, but let's get into the things that we haven't seen. Unless you watch everyone else who does reviews on these quicker than me. We get this bullet round backpack right there. Of course, that can just fit in his back. We have 2 ammo belts, and of course they can, let's see which, I don't know which to make the top or bottom, but they could fit here. I'll mess around with that. This one side seems to be more round instead of square at the tip. Put that together with these guns, and yeah, he can definitely do some damage, or it. These rotate right here. Now, I had to put the more square part into this area and put the rounded tip in this area, but they don't stay in there. Either section well, though the square one definitely stays in the gun more securely, but just like all the other Praetorians, this doesn't stay in the arm that well. which is frustrating. Like, I've been having that problem since the first one that comes with the arm bleeds that go in the arms. The way they designed that, it should have had a fatter end that actually makes it plug in. Or I would accept, instead of that, a 5mm peg that pegs into a deep 5mm hole in his arm like Transformers. I would rather that, so it wouldn't fall off. But if I would suggest putting this into the gun, and then when you get his arms posed, plug this into the backpack. But I love the way that looks. And you can go extra mile by adding these blast effects that we've seen before that just looks like gummy candy. Yeah, this looks cool. And I would imagine this would be like very dangerous in real life, because you could probably calculate and aim on things that are moving more than one like target at once and shoot at them. Yeah. Oh, I can tell you right now, this thing feels a little bit looser than what I'm used to. Like, this keeps falling out. The arms move a little bit more free than I'm used to, and the legs are moving free. Like, sometimes tight joints are a nuisance, but loose joints are also a nuisance. But I'm able to do this, which is cool. Last thing to show off is his fuel canisters right here, or that of course can plug into the back. We get 2 of these hoses, as you can imagine. They would plug in down here, and then we get 2 of these flamethrowers right here that plug in the same way, and that's the plug for the actual hoses. Now, these flamethrowers, I feel like they were more thinking when they made these, because of course this is a more secure fit and that's a more secure fit. I almost feel like they made this first and then they had the issues, and then they were like, you know what, let's put handles on the the flamethrower. Like, with him actually holding that, you don't have to worry about it falling out the arm. And of course, like I said, this is more secure on the way it pegs in. And with this, we have 2 flame effects right there. Well, but that's heavy, I'm seeing, with the weak shoulder joints that are probably weak because of the way they peg in, or let me just say weaker. With the guns, the regular small guns, you wouldn't have to worry about it. But of course, this adds weight. Well, I'm saying that, but I'm noticing that the legs and the hips and like maybe like joints like this, like normally it's not this easy to bend. And valaverse action figure, I mean, I like that smoothness, but I think this is really the problem right there. That's going to need to be tightened. The knees are all right, but the shoulders are loose, definitely with these flame effects on. But yeah, that's what's ruining this experience for me right now. But the overall thing that they're going for is cool with the flamethrowers and the miniguns. Like I said, it holds these flamethrowers like way better than the miniguns, but unfortunately when you attach the fire, it is heavy. But this is ultimately the pose he needs to be in to be shooting the stuff at them, so that's good enough right there. As far as comparisons, this is what I have. The typical height for a female G.I. Joe Classified Series figure, and the same for a male. So there you are. These guys are taller than the typical average Action Force, I believe. So this is what you can expect pretty much with Action Force. Overall, cool figure. It just has some issues as far as the tightness in the shoulders, hips, and the way these connect to their backpack, to the arm, and to the actual gun itself. Like, outside of that, this of course is an awesome mold, but if you work around all that stuff, you can still make it look cool. So that's cool. One thing I'm noticing, and I hope I didn't break this, but the tip of that is cracked off. Yeah, I was wondering why that was wide. If I just now broke it, taking it out of the packaging, I have no clue where that is. I didn't watch, or if I did watch Mike's video, it's been a long time. So, thank you, Mike. Thank you all for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Click the videos, click the freaking videos.